Good evening. Hi, my name is the Shutterman. I'm from the originalshutterman.com. Area code 773-966-7160. And for the first time, I'm going to attempt to do a video just to give you an idea of some of the components that are used in rolling shutters. And one of the things that I'm going to set up, in which you can go to my website at originalshutterman.com and go into the quote department and give me some of the information that you have on a quote that you even though if you have someone else you want to do it, but I can help you with the pricing and the different qualities and stuff that you should look for. And what I'm going to set up immediately is set up a membership to Shutter Club members, where you just pay just a low fee per year, and I'll keep you updated with all the information and the different things you need. And if you're in my area, if you want us to do the work for you, the repairs or the new shutters, we'll feel free to do that. We can do that for you. Or if you want to use someone else, you can do that as well, but I'll still be your advisor. I have about 20 years of experience in rolling shutters. I have about 30-some years in construction of all phases of it. I've been a union carpenter, and I never held a job. I've always been self-employed. I started my first business, my first legitimate licensed bonded construction company when I was in the 7th grade. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I've worked on, we'll say, $10,000 houses with shutters, and I've worked on $35 million houses with shutters. So, you know, it doesn't matter what color, your amount of money, your status. We just love shutters. And you may ask, well, if you have all this experience in construction, why are you dealing with shutters? Well, you know what? I was born a carpenter. I love doing construction. But one of the things that I see now, you have too many people doing construction now. You got too many people unemployed, bought a truck, went to Home Depot and got a tool kit, and got some business cards, and they're in business. So what that does, the value and the quality is going down, and then the pricing is going totally down. So I do have some of my old customers that I keep, and I take care of anything they need done at their properties. But from this point on, we're just really focusing on rolling shutters. We don't have a lot of installers to compete with, and then our prices is very, very at range, and our quality is outstanding. So competition, who cares? One of the things I want to do today is just to give you an idea, a little bit about us, and as we go on making more and more videos, you know, it will be more and more professional and get used to it. Okay, like I said, my name is James Johnson. I am your Shutterman. I can be reached. You can check my website out at originalshutterman.com. I can be reached at 773-966-7160. We have an 800 number, 855 only OSM. 855 only OSM. Feel free to call, and you can as well email me at originalshutterman@gmail. Originalshutterman@gmail. Okay, let's talk. One of the first things I want to talk about is motors. This is a motor for a shutter. It's a small motor, but this will give you an idea. This is what turns the shutter and makes it go up and makes it go down. We have all types of motors in stock. The price varies based on what type of shutter you have, because it determines the weight. Different motors hold different weight. For a good example, this one here is 60 pounds per inches. So this one here will work for a small shutter. But just to give you an idea, if you look at it, it's a very small. You wouldn't know this was a motor unless you install shutters. So this is what, when you hit the switch, this piece right here turns. This piece right here turns. When you hit the switch, I'll give you a better example. This is what turns. This part right here, this part here doesn't turn. This is what turns. When you go up, when you go down. So this is what a motor is. So if you ever, somebody tell you you need a motor, and one of the things you need to look for when they installing your motor too, now a new motor looks brand new. A used motor looks used, it's dusty, it's greasy, and a lot of times the serial numbers and the different things on it, you can look at it and it's all scratched up because it's kind of been wore out. So that's one thing to look for when you having somebody come and install a motor. You got to definitely know that they're giving you a new motor, and you got to definitely know that they're taking the motor out of the shutter, the axle, and putting a new motor in. So I would recommend, honestly, with my experience, I would rather be there and watch the process if I was you. And if they don't have anything in their hand that looks like this, they haven't changed the motor. So you got to know that. So that's why you can go to my website, originalshutterman.com, and even in the quote, just leave me information, leave your phone number and everything, and I'll call you. Or you can go to my email, originalshutterman, Gmail, leave me different information, and then I'll email you back. I'll leave your phone number, and I'll definitely call you. What I would like for you to do is to become a member of the Shutter Club. We got a lot of members. We got a lot of support. We're putting together a Facebook and a Twitter, so you can have all type of communication with different people with different problems with shutters, and we can get it done. Okay. Now, some of the gadgets I want to show you today is the different things how a shutter operates and what makes it operate. Now, one of the things, this is one of the oldest tools for a shutter. This is called a strap box. This is one of the first things that came out with a shutter. This is a strap box. So most people, we sell more strap boxes. This is the least expensive shutter you can have that takes a strap box. So this is one of the ways that you can operate your shutter. Another way you can operate your shutter is, like I showed you before, is a shutter that need a motor. So this is a motor shutter, and it operates two ways. One way it operates with a toggle switch where you can let it up, you can let it down. I know you're familiar with that one. And another way it operates with a battery. But it would take a particular type of motor to work for this with this battery. But this is the one that doesn't require any cords, anything, any power ran to a plug or whatsoever to provide power. All you have to do is charge this up from up under here, and she's ready to go. Push down, stop, up. So this is like the Rolls Royce of shutters for today. So in those nice houses, you know, people don't want a whole lot of this and that done, we put these in there. But you're going to pay for this though. The other one is a toggle switch. It operates the same way as your, you know, your home switch for your light, but it's a toggle switch that operates the shutter, lets it up and lets it down. So now this is a battery, and one of the things about this one I like is that, didn't want to come out. This would be mounted on your wall or on your trim, and you can take the battery out. You see what I'm saying? So you actually can, one battery can operate 3-4 shutters. But if you got it like that, you can have a battery for every shutter. So you remember that. So this is a unique feature. And we have these in stock. So you have to go to originalshutterman.com and go to quotes, leave all your information, your credit card number, and I can send this right out to you. Okay, so this is another way you can use. And then this is another way, a remote, which as you don't have any switches or you don't have any batteries, you have a remote. And you push the remote, let the shutter up, you push the remote to stop it, you push the remote to let down. This particular remote can operate 4 different shutters in your home. So this is a nice one. So for those of you who like to be jazzy with remotes, even if you have shutters and you need another remote, go to originalshutterman.com, leave all your information. We're putting together a price list together as we speak, so we can have all that together. Just be a little patient with me because I'm trying to get you everything you need. Okay, another way that you can operate a shutter, and this is a crank shutter, where you crank it, and this normally can be used for patio doors, larger size windows. So this will be an upgrade from a strap. Strap can only hold so much weight, and then you can upgrade to a crank strap, which will work for a patio door or a big window. And it's as far as money wise, these are the cheaper way to go. Then you can go to using a motor with a switch or a remote. Another thing that we have is a hot seller is a key switch. This is a key switch where you, let me show you this, where you take, you just take the key. This can work for, we sell a lot of these to businesses, liquor stores and grocery stores, but you can have this for you. We can even install these on your garage, and we can even for like your back door or your side door, you can have these key switch. All you have to do is, you turn it, and it lets up, it lets down. And one of the things about this I like, and this is why I don't sell cheap key switches. Even though you see the 4 screws here, you take the 4 screws out of this, you can't take this cover off. This cover will not come off unless you have a key, and you have to have the key in there to turn it and then to release this after you take the 4 screws out. So you take the 4 screws out, you still got to turn this to release this, and this is solid. Believe me, you're not going to break into this. So this is why I don't buy inexpensive and cheap key switches, because I want to make sure nobody break in, and want to make sure you're safe and your family safe or your business safe and sound. So remember this, even though you have an alarm system, that's fine. You still need to secure your windows with some shutters. Check my website out, originalshutterman.com. You can reach us at 855 only-OSM. You can call 773-966-7160, or you can email me anytime, originalshutterman.com. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.